All right, it's time to talk about showing up on camera. This video has been requested, so let's go ahead and hop to it. I want to talk about how you can up your camera confidence, and specifically how you can get started with a YouTube channel if that's something you want to do. Welcome to episode 58 here on the Ashlyn Writes channel. My name is Ashlyn and I am a copywriter for creative entrepreneurs. Now over here I have talked to you about a lot of ways that you can use marketing strategies to help you work from a place of a little more rest and a little less hustle. And I want to talk about video today because a YouTube channel is something that has really helped me with that. Why? Because video really pulls its weight as a medium. But I am no YouTube expert. I'm just a content creator and I really lean on my friend Trena Little here in my business to help us out with all things YouTube nerdy. Truth be told, I wasn't even really planning on starting up a channel until I got introduced to Trena, wrote the copy for one of her launch funnels for a product launch she had, and in the process sold myself on the idea of video content as a medium I needed to get into. Many of you have reached out and asked, how did I get confident when it came to producing videos in my business? And I just wanted to say that I've been where you are, whether it's a Facebook Live, an Instagram Live, heck, even Instagram stories. I've completely gotten sweaty before I've hit record. It gets scary. But over time, I've gotten over that, and I think that creating regular YouTube content is one thing that has helped me. Now, I'm gonna hand it over to Trena so she can give you 10 tips if you wanna get started with a YouTube channel, but here's the thing, no matter what, as you create video content in your business, I think these tips are really gonna help you out. If you never wanna start a YouTube channel, which you may be like me, I used to say that, or if you're just producing regular Instagram live videos, I hope that these tips give you some camera confidence. And as Trena gives her tips, tell me down below, what is the thing that holds you back from hitting record? If you're like me, I'll go first. I just had to be perfect. I had to have the exact right script every single time. That was holding me back. So as she digs in, I want to hear from you. Tell me that below. And with that said, I'll hand it over to Trena.
Hi, and thank you so much for the warm introduction, Ashlyn. You've been doing amazing on video, and I'm so excited you're ready to share these tips with your audience. So hi, I'm Trena, and the first thing I want to do with you here before we jump into the tips is kind of give you a little pep talk. And I want you to understand that the knowledge you have is important and you need to share it. And the only way you're going to get better on YouTube is 1, just do it. And 2, let go of the mindset that everything has to be perfect. So we're going to talk about a couple of these things that may be holding you up and how you can get over them and the next 10 tips. But I just wanted to get you in the right mindset that it might take some practice and it might take some mindset work to take that next step. So the first thing that you've got to do is really understand the value your channel is going to bring to your audience. The biggest mistake I see so many people making is that you want to do everything, right? We have so many passions. We're passionate people. But when you're growing a YouTube channel, you need to speak to that one specific person. It can be so hard to niche down, but I know Ashlyn is a big advocate of it as well, really understanding who you are speaking to. That's what's going to work here on YouTube. You need to understand their pain points and you need to talk to them. Because what I see happening most is you try to be something for everyone. So the woodworking part, the bullet journal part, the copywriting part, and also, hey, the organizing part. But when you try to be something for everyone, you end up being no one for everyone. Because that organization person wants to come to your channel for organization tips and seeing how you're doing it. And that bullet journal person wants to come to your channel for bullet journaling tips. The organization person and the bullet journaling person aren't interested in the other videos. So really understand the value your channel is going to bring to your audience and stick to that. The second step that I have is really gonna help you build your confidence, and it's to understand the right format for YouTube. So the first thing I want you to do when you open a YouTube video is to have a hook. You have basically 3 seconds to get somebody to want to stay and watch your video. So don't open it with a fancy intro with branding and imagery and music. That's just gonna make people think this is an advertisement and they're gonna peace out. So what I want you to do is really hook that person in the first 15 seconds and deliver to them, like, what is the value you're going to get out of this video? What is that pain point they're having? And pitch to them how you're going to solve it in this video. The next thing that I want to talk about is that branded intro, you know, that thing with your graphic and photos and music. I want you to keep that to under 5 seconds. If you have all these photos and this music and your logo bouncing around, people are going to get bored, right? You have such a short amount of time to keep their attention. And by putting basically an ad between their excitement from your hook and the good content that you have, they're going to be gone and there's going to be no purpose for you creating that video. So just make sure that intro is only about 3 to 5 seconds. The fourth thing that I have for you is to stick to searchable videos. I know we want to get creative and we want to do some fun videos, but if you want to start driving traffic to your channel and you want to be confident in the people that are coming to your channel, look at what other people are doing in your niche. What types of videos are they doing? Go to their channel and go to most popular and totally recreate those. So let's say my top video is how to grow a YouTube channel in 2018. If you're also a YouTube strategist or you're wanting to grow a YouTube strategy channel, you've got to do that video because that's what people are looking for, especially if that's one of my top performing videos. I think one of my top performing videos is video ideas for 2018, something like that. Those are the types of videos you're going to want to create to really drive that right traffic to your channel. The fifth tip that I have for you is really research your videos. This is going to help your confidence as well because you're going to know this is what your audience wants. Go into YouTube, start searching in the search bar, seeing what's showing up, seeing what people are doing, and look at how you can position your videos differently. How can you open them differently? How can you title them differently? How can you create a thumbnail that's really going to stand out? Unfortunately, we can't just throw videos up on YouTube like throwing spaghetti at a wall because sometimes it's not going to stick. Most times it's not going to stick. So really do that research before you start creating videos because I really want you to be confident with the content you're creating. The sixth tip that I have for you is to create thumbnails. So you'll know when you click on this video, Ashlyn's pretty face is on your screen. That is a custom thumbnail. She creates those in Canva. I create mine in Photoshop, but you've got to create custom thumbnails and not just pick a screen grab from your video. Your thumbnail is basically your primary marketing material. Along with your thumbnail and your title, that's what's causing people to click. Make sure it's bright, it stands out, and it has consistent branding for every single thumbnail that you post to YouTube. You'll know all of Ashlyn's thumbnails look pretty similar because she's got her branding down. The seventh tip I have is to batch film. Look, I know we don't have all the time in the world to film videos. Seems like it's gonna take a lot. Heck, I have 2 kids under the age of 4. I run a business, I run 2 YouTube channels, and I have a membership site. So I get it. Time is of the essence. So what I do is I will research on my videos, script on my videos, and then when I have a free day, when the kids are gone at daycare or Nana care, I will sit down and film as many videos as possible. Today, I'm trying to shoot 6 videos. And so I can get them all done when I can do my hair and makeup because I don't look like this all the time. And I can get them edited, you know, while the kids are napping or after bedtime. And I don't have to have like my filming set up, my lighting, you know, it doesn't have to be light out. Try to film multiple videos in one day. I know Ashlyn's been trying this recently and she loves it. All right, this is a big one and it's get over the fact that you aren't creating an Oscar nominee. I know you want the fancy, pretty background. I know you want the perfect editing and the graphics and the animation, but here's the thing. What's most important about your video is that it's sharing quality, good content, that your audience values it. They don't care if you have some fancy little animation coming across the screen, popping up with tips or text. They want to make sure they can watch your video and their pain point is solved. So start simplifying your process. Stand in front of a plain blank wall if that's easy enough for you because you guys don't see what's actually going on down here with different shirts and garbage bags and stuff. And simplify your editing. Just start getting content up. It does not need to be super fancy. Moving on to the next one, and it is looking at your analytics because this is going to be game changer for you on YouTube. This is the one thing I wish I would have done, and it would have definitely helped my confidence a lot more if I understood what I was looking at in my analytics. So what you really want to focus on is looking at keywords that are already driving your channel traffic. You want to look at your audience retention graphs in YouTube because that's going to tell you if your content is resonating with your audience and where they might be dropping off so that you can get better, and also your click-through rate. So it's going to tell you if your thumbnail and your title are enticing people to actually click through and watch your video. So that's going to give you a little more confidence to know you're headed in the right direction if everything's looking good there. We've come to the last one, and it is to get over perfection. Look, I did not start here on camera being comfortable, being confident. You can go and look at my old videos. They're pretty cringeworthy. Ashlyn will attest that it's taken her a process to get comfortable on camera, But what all of us can tell you is that the more you do it, the easier it gets and the more fun it gets. Ashlyn just told me recently she's missed filming videos. She loves filming videos, but I can tell you when we started a year ago, it was no easy process for her. Get over the mindset that not everything has to be perfect. You don't have to have a perfect DSLR camera. You don't need the perfect mic. You don't need the perfect background. You just need to create content that you're excited to create and that your audience wants to see from you. And most importantly, be you. Because your confidence is going to come out when you're able to be yourself. I started on YouTube trying to say everything right and say my script perfectly and sit here, and nobody connects with a robot. Throw your hands in the air. Speak loud because you can turn the volume down in editing. Make the faces that you make. Let your freak flag fly because people are going to connect with you. And like I said, not a robot. People want to see the authentic you, even though authentic gets a bad rap. They want to see you be you. They want to feel like they can connect with you over a cup of coffee at the coffee shop. And they want to see who you are. So just be you.
Voila, there you have it. I hope that those tips from Trena, who is director of all things YouTube over here in my business, she's truly an expert. I hope they help you out. And most importantly, I hope they give you some confidence to get on camera, show up, and talk about what it is that you love. I promise you can do it. If you found this video helpful today, hit like. That really does help us know whether to create more of a certain kind of content or not. And hit subscribe if you haven't yet. That's going to be how you are first to know when these videos drop every single week. All right, that does it for this time. I'll see you next time with a new video.